Hey y'all, I just wanted to do a really quick video. I'm out here in the barn and it might be a little hard to hear me because it is raining ice outside today. Woo! I had actually gotten an email. This is to answer a question. I had gotten an email that had asked me what made me want to do homesteading, and that's not really an easy cut and dry answer. It's several things. I became a stay-at-home mom unexpectedly in August. We had lost our babysitter, and it was just going to be cheaper for me to be at home than it would be for me to work and pay for a babysitter. So that's where that started. And my children are crazy obsessed with scrambled eggs, biscuits, and gravy. That's their things. And I cannot make biscuits. I had never been able to make biscuits. So I was, winter's tearing the house down. I had never been able to make biscuits, so I was looking for tutorials on how to make them, and that's when I started coming across homesteaders. And after watching them, I was like, this is something I want to do. I have worked for veterinarians since I've been 19, just different vets or working with animals. Since I've been 19, I'm a huge animal lover. We have 3 cats. We have Frodo Baggins, we have Arya Stark, Katniss Everdeen. Katniss Everdeen actually lives outside because that cat is of the devil. She is just mean. But she lives outside because that's where she wants to be. It's not by my choice. And then we also have Winter, my pit bull. I'm sure you've seen her, and you will see her a lot because that is my baby. She's nosing around the barn right now. I got her from Fighting for the Bullies. It's a rescue organization in Knoxville. I'll actually put a link down in the description to their Facebook page. They are wonderful, and honestly, I was not sold on getting a pit bull. I really wasn't sure how I felt about it, especially knowing I was going to have, all my little kitties around it. Winter ended up being the best dog I have ever had, ever. And being in veterinary medicine and being, an animal crazy person, I've had a lot of dogs, and she's just the greatest. I cannot say enough good things about Winter. And trust me, you will hear me blab on about Winter. That is my baby. That's my little girl. But, so, being an animal lover, I was really excited about the idea and the opportunity to get to do a small farm. It's really starting to come down. Excited about getting goats. I love goats. I've had some before. Super crazy about them. But mostly after I had actually watched some Netflix on documentaries, and documentaries on Netflix about they were kind of trying to gravitate you more toward becoming vegan, which that's not going to happen because I love chicken and I love bacon and I love my animals, but at some point we probably will slaughter. But one of the things I did learn from that is the way that they do it commercially, and I'm going to tell you now, there has got to be a better way for an animal to die and a better way for them to live before they're slaughtered like that. That is just, I want to control what happens to my creatures and what happens to my food, and I also want to know what's being put in my food. That's another reason that we're doing the garden. There's just a lot of different things. The goats were born out of necessity. Family members, friends, a lot of people I know have severe eczema. Done some research, found out goat milk soap is the best thing you can do for eczema. So I'm actually going to do this. This is a labor of love. My brother has the worst eczema I've ever seen on one human being before. So this is really a labor of love for him, as well as some other family members who have it as well. So there's a lot of different reasons behind all the different things that I'm doing. Chickens came from, my children love scrambled eggs, and it takes more than half a dozen eggs to make them breakfast every morning. And I'm telling you, if I had the money to buy eggs enough to where they could have eggs every single day, they will eat eggs every single day. So there's a lot of reasons behind why I'm doing what I'm doing. As far as, do I think I can do it? We're going to learn. I'm learning a skill set that is multiple generations older than what I actually am. Most of the skills that you have to do homesteading are generations behind me. There's not a lot of people nowadays that are doing it, especially not people in their 20s or people that I can talk to. Now, my mom was raised on a farm, but she doesn't have, this was a childhood, so she doesn't have great memory of, what exactly she done in detail enough to be of a lot of help. So I'm pretty much kind of flying blind. Now, there are times that I have said something that I was going to do something, and I guess it triggered a memory, and she's like, oh, wait, do it this way or do it that way. So that's been great. The online community has been awesome. Amy from Fewell Homestead, she has been just a godsend. If I have a question, she is right there to answer it. If I just need somebody to talk to, she's been right there to speak to me. She's got great videos, lots of information. So I'll put a link for her as well down in the description box so that you guys can go check her out. She's really, really sweet, beautiful person. But, you know, I have to learn most of this by myself. And, you know, a lot of people have said, oh, I couldn't do that because I'm too busy. Let me tell you something. I homeschool. I have 3 kids who are 7, 4, and 2. I babysit. We don't eat commercial bread. I make bread. So I bake a lot. I cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Most of what I make is from scratch. Plus, we're going to be doing this farm. So you can't, and I've worked full time before all this stuff happened. I find myself with more free time being a stay-at-home mom than I ever did when I was working. So, you know, I mean, especially if you're a stay-at-home mom, you have the ability to take control and do these things. Whether you have the space or not is a totally different thing, and I can completely understand. But even if you just go to, you know, a local farmer's market and support that farmer's market and learn to can your food, you're going to be doing a lot better than what you would do if you just, you know, go out and buy whatever from the store. So there's a lot of reasons why I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm sure that I'm going to make a lot of mistakes. And, you know, if I can help one person learn something, then making the videos, coming out here in the freezing rain, shooting things, you know, filming little clips, pretty much everything that I'm doing, the sharing the videos, the keeping up with the Facebook page, all of these things will be worth it to me, because not only am I learning something, but you're going to learn something as well. So you can always like us and find us on Facebook. You can like and subscribe the videos if you want to, and that way you'll get emails to let you know, hey, that something else new is up. Hopefully you'll learn something. If you don't learn anything from me, hey, at least, number one, you get to laugh at me when I do stupid things, because let me tell you, I will do stupid things. And I am a chatterbox, so there's no telling what will come out the pie hole. The other thing too is you will get to see some of the cutest animals on the face of God's earth, which are pygmy goats. I don't know if you've ever seen a baby pygmy goat, but look it up. They are the cutest thing ever, and I'm going to get some, so you're going to get to see that, and you're going to watch my chickens grow up. You're going to get to watch my goats grow up. You're going to get to learn every animal by their name, by their face. So if you can't do the farming, if you can't do these things, and you've always thought about doing it, if you watch me, you're going to get to experience what I'm experiencing. You're going to learn with me, and hopefully there's somebody out there that knows more than me, and you all can give me a little bit of suggestions and hints as we go along. So that is why I'm homesteading. Multiple reasons. Controlling my food, controlling cost, and I want to teach my children a skill set that I do not have myself. If they, you know, grow up, become lawyers, doctors, move into an apartment and never use it in their whole life, that's fine, but at least they have it. So those are my big reasons. That, and I love animals, and I get to own a farm, and my husband lets me. So those are my crazy reasons for why I'm doing what I'm doing. I've been questioning my sanity a little bit, because right around the time that I'm going to be learning to can, my middle child will be starting school. So I will be homeschooling 2 children for the first time, on top of learning to can myself. So whether I have sense, I'm not sure, or I'm not positive that my timing was a good idea. But either way, if you like us, subscribe, and we hope to see you soon.